Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Live Smart Kenya, where we change our mindset. So today I'm gonna share with you four things that I felt like you need to know, so that you can be able to scale up your life, so that you can be able to get whatever you want in this life, so that you can make yourself a legend, so that you can make legacy in life. Okay? Now, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is curiosity. The world is better now because of a handful of curious people. People who ask the questions, why is this happening? Why is this not happening? And they engage their life. They engage, they optimize everything they had around solving that problem. Okay? When you ask the whys, you trigger the creativity part of your brain, and all the codes and machines in your brain start moving forward towards solving that problem, towards coming up with new ideas of executing this stuff. Okay? So think about the people like the Wright brothers. Think about Bill Gates. Think about Isaac Newton. These are people who are legends. The people brought new things in the industry that we never thought these people could exist before. If you told someone about a computer in the 1850s, these people would probably look at you as if you were mad. They would probably look at you as if you're out of your mind. You don't even know what you're saying. But then Bill Gates understood that this thing could work, and he optimized. He said from the age of 10, I don't know, 12, 12 to 20, he never took a break. He was just curious about how this Microsoft thing would work and how it can change the world. Bill Gates, that's the guy I'm talking about. Isaac Newton, he was sitting down on a tree, and he saw an apple fall down from the tree, and then he went like, wait a minute. Why is this apple falling down instead of going up? And he probably told his friends that this is not normal, and then they were like, yo bro, you're mad, you don't even know what you're saying, you don't even know what you're doing. Okay, and he walked away. But then he knew, I got to be curious, I got to find the answers for this. And he ended up discovering what we call gravity, and now everybody is using gravity to fly everywhere in the world. Okay, so that's the real deal. Don't you feel like there's something that we're missing out here on? You should be curious of something, and most people are at any point in life they're curious about something. But the first thing they do is that when you ask a question about something, we just fast forward everything, and then we go to the conclusion of, oh, that's impossible, or that can happen. I'm gonna look mad if I bring this principle to the world. No, you're never gonna look mad. We'll just be doing your thing. And if you concentrate on that, if you have that ultimate focus on that thing that you're curious about, you're gonna get ahead. You're gonna make yourself a legend. People are gonna look at you as if you are a freaking god. Okay? That's how you make yourself a master or something. Okay? Most people are gonna come running to you to consult you about something. Just because you were curious, you're able to maintain the ultimate focus on something. Okay, so the third thing that I'm gonna talk about is what we call uh hard work and working smart. Most people focus their life around hard work, and hard work is never the goal. I mean, hard work comes along with pain, hard work comes along with suffering, stress, and everything. But it's a necessity. Yes, we're supposed to do it, but we're not supposed to overdo it. What we're supposed to do is work smart. I mean, you get 10 times the result with just half the work done, right? Have the work, have the time spent doing that thing. It's called smart. One, my mentor Ty says, you know what? I have several companies, and there's a company which makes $1 million $1 million a month, and it's a thousand bucks, I don't know, per day, and he just spends just that minutes in an entire month in that company. That's working smart. You get money, but you're working smart. It's the goal in this life. And if everybody could work smart, the world could be better now, because we will always be coming up with new things of doing this thing. There's a saying that I read somewhere that if you want a job to be quickly done, give it to a lazy person, because they always find a way of doing this thing in a shortcut. But it's never about the shortcut. It's about using the long way, yes, but you're working it smart. Okay? So I don't know whether you understood that well, but the point is you should work smart. And there's a saying, no, there was a story that my father, no, no, my father told me about the story. He told me there was a plane that was flying from the developed countries to Africa. It had all those engineers and those hard workers and those people. And then somewhere along the way, it developed the engine, developed some technical hiccups, and then it went down in a forest. So it crash landed, and luckily all the hard workers and all the engineers got out. And then they saw some machetes, and then they grabbed everybody and they began chopping the forest to find their way. But then luckily there was this pilot who was in unconscious, so he gained his conscience and then he got out. And instead of grabbing a machete and started chopping off trees, all the flurries of activities, he climbed up the tree and he surveyed the landscape, and then he saw the city, and then he shouted, "Hey guys, you're working hard, but you're going the wrong way. The route of our escape is the other way." You see that? He works smart. That's what you should do. Instead of doing what everybody's doing, find new ways of doing this thing. You're doing it the perfect way. You're not using a shortcut. You're doing it exactly how it's supposed to be, but you're working smart. Most people are working hard, but they're going the wrong direction. You can take a different turn. You work smart with the right direction. One of the tragedies that you can ever write in your life is doing the right thing in the wrong order. I mean, you never get result. You never even get ahead, and that's the reason. That's why most people are struggling. They never get ahead because they're just optimizing their life around hard work. Most people who I know that are not successful are people who work hard. Every single day they grind. Every single day they're always walking around looking for jobs. They're always walking around, running errands and everywhere, and they never get ahead. Then you go like, what's happening in this world? There's a handful of other people who are working smart, and those are the people who run the world. You should be among that percentage of people who will run the world. Okay, that's the goal in life. So the third thing, and it's the third of the fourth. I don't know the numbers, but the fourth thing that you should know is, okay, there's a point. Listen, when you're working, don't ever confuse flurries of activities with achievement. Flurries of activities don't always equal achievement, okay? And movement never at any given point equals progress. You might just be moving at the same place, but you're never even progressing. Look at the job industry where people are being transformed into salary slave. These people are moving, yes. You feel like you're walking, but now you're not even getting ahead. You're not even progressing. I mean, who does that? Only a fool can do that. You never want to be a fool. And I know you're smart because you've reached 7.46 minutes of this video. Most people are weak will they never get to this point. But now you are at this point. That makes you a smart person. Never ever confuse flurries of activities with achievement. Work smart, okay? So the fourth point that I'm going to talk about is, this is just a quick thought. Your social circle, the people that you surround yourself, make sure that you surround yourself with the right people in your life. We have a lot of mentally unhealthy people in this world, people who don't support you, people who don't have their best interest about you in their hearts, okay? And they are around us every single day in, every single day out. They smile at us. One of the cognitive biases that we have in our human brain is that people are masters in faking things. So the word is of fake that, oh, we got you back. But in hindsight, you'll see that these people don't support you. Okay? And if you surround yourself with toxic people, you never get ahead. You'll always be remaining in the same place because they will never be supporting you. So be careful of the people that you surround yourself with. Most people go like, oh, once I make a friend, I just don't dump them. I just keep them forever. I'm loyal to them. But then, man, there's a lot of people who fail because of the people that they surround yourself with. And be careful of thinking that the laws of nature don't apply to you. They do apply to you, okay? And at some point you're gonna realize this if you keep on putting these people around you. Okay? If you keep on doing everything to make these people happy, now you should cut them off. They don't deserve to be in your life. You should protect your life with your life. That's the goal in life. And if you want to have the good life, as my mentor calls it, eudaimonia, then you must realize that you got to have the right people in your social circle, the right people beside you every single freaking time. Okay? So the third thing that I'm going to talk about is find your motivation. Okay, if you find your motivation, then you'll be able to do what you love. You'll be able to focus on your strength. We only build through our strength. And if you don't know your strength, then you're doomed. You're gonna be a salary slave forever. Okay, so the thing is, find your strength and optimize everything that you have around that strength. Okay, keep on doing it. If you feel like it's not adding up, remember, one of these, everybody has their own come up. I was listening to Mafiki Zolo, this the South African musicians, and then when I was going through the account, I came across a certain video. It doesn't have no views, man. It's not even 500,000 views. I think it's 99 something. And those people were like, they were just down there. They were starting. Now remember, if just look at at it this way: if these people gave up at that level, they won't even have gotten where they have right now. Right now, they are big star. They even do international gigs. So that means that if you focus on your motivation, if you keep on doing something every freaking day, you're gonna get better at that something. Okay, and there's gonna come a time where it will be your come up, where the world will know about you, and that's the goal. You have to start right now. Most people tend to feel like, oh, I have everything. I have every single minute that I need in this life. No, you don't have no minute in this life. Okay, if I give you 150 bob right now, 150 Kenyan shillings, and told you, you know what, go and get yourself some pizza, you will look at me and be like, are you crazy? 150 bob for a pizza? No, it doesn't work that way. So you'll tell me this is just a few amount of money. This is never enough. Okay, that's the same thing. If I told you that we'll never live to 150 years, would you deny that? Because most people don't even go past 100 years old. So stop feeling like you got a limited amount of time in this earth. No, you don't have a limited time amount. It's just a limited amount that you have. And you should make sure that every single minute that you have, you should make it count. Okay, don't waste time. So start right now. You feel like you want to play football, come on, find yourself a team and get yourself enrolled in that team. You feel like you want to start a business, start now. Okay, because if you start tomorrow, then you have a day less in your life. It's a sad truth about this life. Every single time that you want to do something and then you procrastinate, you're wasting your time. Okay, and it's better that you start now, because success does not even come to you in one night. You just don't wake up to success. No, it takes time, and the more you practice, that's how best you become in that thing. And the better thing that you can ever do is to start start small. I mean, look at people like I know this guy who owns golf. I forgot his name. This guy, people think that this guy has a talent. He can literally shoot the golf to any hole anywhere and he wins. Okay, every single time he wins, and people go like, oh, he was born with an inborn talent. No, how about he was given what do we call this golf course? He was given a golf course at the age of, I don't know, 2 years old. So by the time he was 5 years old, he had played many games that most of us even get to play in our lifetimes. See, every freaking time he spent practicing everything, and that's why he got better. That's why we admire him every day. So that tells you the importance of practicing every single day in, every single day around your strength. Okay, if you're practicing at the wrong thing, then you never get ahead, because you will always never have interest in that thing whatsoever. You never find new ways to do anything new. So find your strength, find your motivation. I don't want to make this video any much longer. So if you feel like you learned something, if you feel like there's someone out there who exactly needs to hear this, please do them a favor and share this video to them. Okay, do not be among those people who are narcissists, people who don't want to help other people gain knowledge, people who don't want to support other people, people who don't want to see other people scale up. I'm talking about the social circle. If you have a list of 100 friends, share this video to them. Okay, maybe there's among them 50 of them will see some importance in this video. Okay, maybe the other won't, because we live in such a weak-willed society where people don't want to learn. People will go like, "Oh, what are you telling? What do you think? Who do you think you are to tell me this thing?" That's the kind of people that we have. But then you know what? Success is never for everyone. Success is only for a certain percentage of people. People who are willing to learn. People who are willing to be humble. That is the kind of people that will get to be successful. So do them a favor and just drop this link to them and ask them to subscribe. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the red button down below and subscribe. Let's support each other. So I guess that's enough, because I would have gone a little bit longer, but I don't want to make this video long. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a great time.